In this video, we're going to show you exactly how to find those killer keywords that get you to the top of Google using one of the most infamous tools on the web, the keyword shitter. Yes, I'm not joking, that's what it's called. But let's dive right in and see how you can use it. If you guys want to find really juicy keywords, one of the best ways to do that is to use the all-time favorite keyword shitter. Yes, it's a funny name, it gets people laughing, but it's actually a very cool tool. Looks really basic. If we take a look at all the fields here, there's not much to go on, but actually this tool is really handy, and I use this sometimes to generate a whole bunch of keywords to get myself some ideas to see what I can potentially rank for a given topic. So if you have an idea, a topic, a blog post, a page that you're writing for your website for a specific service, whatever it may be, you can put that in as a seed keyword into this tool and use it to generate a whole bunch of options. It can generate hundreds and hundreds of options, and then you can use the filters on the right hand side here to start to narrow down what you're looking for. Or another option is to also put in semi-specific keywords which you already know approximately what direction you're going, but you want to see what potential different endings there might be out there that Google is giving people. Because what this tool is doing is it's trawling for options. I'm not sure exactly how, but I have an idea that they're actually checking Google and a bunch of other places. But let's just try something out so I can show you guys how I would use this tool. How you use it is ultimately up to you. You're the king, but let's try an example here. An example that I always use is dog treats. Why? It's just a random idea that I once had for a course that I created on KeywordSh, and I've been using it ever since. So what you do is you press this start button down the bottom, and then this tool just runs through different options, alphabetical, etc. You can see that it's going through the alphabet here, and now it's trying different variations and seeing what it comes up with. And once it gets through with those, it puts alphabetical variations at the beginning, at the end, with connecting words. It comes up with tons and tons and tons and tons of options. So what you can do is you can run this and let it run for 10-15 minutes, and sometimes it can run indefinitely. You have to make a decision when to stop it, but I'm just going to stop it now because we don't need to run this forever. And I'm going to grab these keywords, all of them, using Control A, or you can use your mouse. And then I'm going to go over and I'm going to use Keyword Planner. And if you haven't tried Keyword Planner recently, or if you've never used it, you have to create an AdWords account with Google, which is adwords.google.com, and I'll put that in the notes below this video. And then you want to go over onto the right hand side to the tool icon on the top, and then across to Keyword Planner. And Keyword Planner is what advertisers use to bid on keywords for Google, but it gives us some approximate data for keywords that we are looking for. So if we paste in all of our keywords here, we can only do 200, so you might have to split the list. I'm going to just take a guess here and grab the top half. Didn't think I still had more than 200. Let's just grab these top ones here, and then use Get Ideas, because what we want to know is if these keywords have volume. Now you can see in the second column here we get an approximate idea of volume. So if you grab some of the keywords as you go down, you can look for the more specific ones. And I would actually put these in a Excel file or a text file so that you can break these up a little bit better. And this tool is not very reliable. I would actually use a different tool for this. Normally I use KW Finder. I'll also put a link for that below the video. But you can see here whether or not there's volume, and as we're getting more specific, we're getting less and less volume. And you can of course use your filters in here for languages and locations. If you want to be more specific, use negative keywords. I already have some negative keywords in here which we want to get rid of, and make sure we don't have any positive keywords either. It seems to remember them in the cookies somehow. Good old cookies, very tasty. As you can see, it's not very reliable keyword planner, which is why I don't really recommend it. But if you don't want to spend money, this is the best way you can go. So here you can see whether or not there is volume for this keyword. But if you want to filter these results before you even export them, you can also do things in here. If I'm looking for specific things, like I'm seeing in here that there's low sodium dog treats, so I might type in here sodium, and then you can see here there's two options. Or you might type in peanut butter is another option. It's quite common for dog treats. Now we have all the peanut butter dog treats in here. We could do low for low calories, low fat. So we can start to filter out all the ideas in here. So in the first one here, we put positive keywords, which means the ones we want to be in the keyword. And the negative ones is the ones where you can filter out keywords. So we could filter out pumpkin, for example, but it doesn't really help us. We need to keep putting in tons and tons of negative keywords in order to filter it really down. So it becomes really difficult to use the negative filter. I find the positive filter is a better way to go. So once you start getting ideas, you can actually go even deeper and say, okay, I want to get frozen dog treats. So let's delete all of this and just use frozen dog treats as our seed keyword, and just see what it generates from that. So you can go through this as an iterative process. Once you're getting your ideas, you can generate more ideas and more ideas from those ideas and so forth, until you start to find things which you think are worth targeting for your particular post, page, whatever it is that you're doing. Again, I throw them in here to get some volume. As you can see, there's no volume for these, which means that there may be some volume, but it's very, very minimal. So you would want to combine it with some other keywords potentially in a post or a page in order to get worthwhile traffic. What I would actually do is use KW Finder just to show you what that looks like. And if I'm logged in, and I would actually import that here and dump it in, just to show you why I use this tool. It's a lot better. Here I get the volume, and I also get the keyword difficulty on the right hand side. So if I find a really good word like this one here, I can click on the keyword difficulty column and start getting a value. And yellow is a little bit too difficult. Let's go for one up here. Maybe we're looking for something that's green or dark green. So these are quite challenging keywords. I wouldn't necessarily compete for these unless I have a really good website. You want to take a look at the top 10 as well, but that's another tool that I use, which may be coming up in a Black Friday deal or an end of year deal, so watch out for that. But this is the tool I use daily instead of Keyword Planner because it sucks. And anyway, KeywordSh, I definitely recommend you guys give that a look. And if you want to try out some other videos I have another one on LSI keywords, which I'll show you now on the screen, which is another great idea for finding keywords. And if you want to subscribe here on the right hand side, you can get more videos like this one and learn how to do SEO and how to build an awesome website to get more customers. I'll see you guys in the next video.